Okay, we are starting the show right now. Let me just do some tech.
Hello?
Hi Imran, how are you?
Super, super.
Awesome. So I'll just I'll just make you the co-host,
Hmm,
and until then you can keep the video off. So I'll be introducing you at 9:10 about. So
sure.
then you can come in with the video as well as the audio. Yeah, grand entry for you.
Done, done. I'm trying to switch on the video. Okay, okay.
Yeah, we can see you. Perfect.
Got it.
Awesome, Imran. So we have almost 20 people joining in. We're just shooting some mails and inviting the audience right now.
Hmm.
So just give me a minute here. Awesome. So I'll just be live streaming for all the people here and in the Facebook group. If you guys can hear me loud and clear, just type all good in the chat. So all the people in the webinar, if you can hear me loud and clear, you can just type yes in the chat. Awesome. Thanks, Kalpana. All good. Perfect. Okay, so just give me 2 minutes here. I will be live streaming into the Facebook groups as well right away.
Growing businesses need a hosting solution that is powerful yet easy to manage. Let's look at how.
One book a week. But not many people have time for that. I understand. So I created a company with
the light of day. But I can also see the bones decay. I don't know what else there is to say. I'm doing my best not to run away. Sitting throwing rocks across the pavement, hoping it'll cave in and swallow me whole. Wondering how the world keeps on spinning, kinda scared of living when it unfolds. Hard to see the light when everything is dying, waiting for the clear. Thankful I'm alive, but terrified of dying. But hey, I'm still here. Is it bad? Sometimes I like it when I lose control. There's something in it that's so beautiful. Listen, I can see the light of day. But I can also see the bones decay. I don't know what else there is to say. I'm doing my best not to run away.
All right, awesome, everyone. How are you guys doing today? I hope you can see me, and if you can see my screen, if you can hear me loud and clear, just give me a thumbs up in the chat. All fine, awesome. How you guys? Superb. So Kalpana is here, Siddhant is here, Vignesh is here. Awesome. I see a lot of students. Pretty exciting. So 150 plus people in the webinar right now. There are a lot many people joining. We are still 5 minutes away. So I just want to know before we even begin, who's coming for the first time in the webinar? How many of you are joining the webinar for the first time? How many of you seeing me for the first time? Just type FT in the chat if you are coming for the first time. Just type FT in the chat. Oh my God, so many people are new here. Okay, I'm super excited for you guys. Super excited. Awesome. Okay, and how many of you are attending for second, third, fifth, 1000 time? Yep, just type in your numbers there. Regular, okay. Hiren Mehta calls himself regular, okay. Superb. Okay, second, regular, no counts. Okay, so I see a lot of old people, old students, and I'm super glad that you always turn up to webinars, because I'm sure there's a lot to learn from the webinar that we host here. Awesome. Okay, now which city are you from? Which city? Just type in your cities. Delhi, Chennai, Raipur, Kolkata. All right. Oh my God. Delhi, Abu Dhabi. Okay, somebody's from Dubai. Nagarkoil. Okay, a lot of people from South. Superb. So I think it's all over India right now. How many of you from outside India here? How many of you from outside India? So we are still 3 minutes away, and we're going to be starting exactly at 9. So Rupert Daly is from Jamaica. Somebody from LA. Awesome. Super. Good to know. Volume, please. Okay. Is it good? Can you guys hear me? If you can hear me, just type in the chat if you can hear me loud and clear. Yeah, I can hear. I think guys who cannot hear us, make sure you re-log in to the webinar and just check your settings. All right. I think it's all good from everyone's side. Okay, so what's the topic about? What's the topic about today? Quickly, how many of you are freelancers here? If you are, just type I am. And if you have never heard of freelancing or what it is all about, just type no in the chat. I just want to see what is the pulse of the audience here. And then we're going to be having an amazing session, because you all will be unfolding the future of freelancing, right? A tech which has never been seen until now, and things are going to be changing in the landscape of freelancing. So you are witnessing it live first hand today, and it's going to be pretty rock solid for all of you. All right, so a lot of people know. Yes, want to start? Nia Aurora wants to start. I am fresh. Okay, so I believe you guys are aware of freelancing and the impact that it can have on your career, or you can choose it as a career option. And of course, everybody wants to become a dedicated freelancer as well. Right, economy. That's right. I want to start. Okay, want to start. Perfect. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Digital Scholars webinar on international freelancing and how you can make $100 per day. My name is Rishi Jain, and I'm the co-founder of Digital Scholar. I keep bringing you some amazing webinars so that you become amazing at digital marketing. Now I have hosted about and taught to almost about 15 to 20,000 people in last 1 year alone, in fields of Instagram, in helping them becoming a digital coach, in handling a lot of tools. Some people call me tech wizard because I handle a lot of tools, and I take care of connecting and all of that. Yes, so today's session is all about freelancing, and I'll be calling a special guest for all of you, and I'm pretty sure you'll be excited and inspired by the journey he has traveled in the digital space. All right, so are we ready to begin the session? Right. So before we begin the session, let me tell you the context of the meeting here. So I'll be introducing you what is freelancing, some basic concepts. Then we're going to be calling our special guest who will basically introduce you to the new tech that is in freelancing. After that, we have an exclusive contest for all of you. For people watching even in the Facebook groups, you guys can be part of the webinar, or you can still participate if you're watching us there. Right, so we have an amazing contest for you where you're going to be learning about you'll be winning about gold coins and lifetime deals to the tool as such. Right, so let's begin the show right now, and let me take you through the agenda here. Right, and at the end we're going to be talking about the course as well. So perfect. All right. So what is freelancing? What do you think is all freelancing all about? I just want to know from each one of you, what do you think is freelancing in its essence, right? So what do you think it is? Just type in the chat. Getting projects on our own, perfect. Project-based earning, exactly, right? Independent working, just work by yourself. Any more answers? Own boss. I like that answer. I love that answer. Work on your own and make money. Yes, we all want to be our own bosses, and that's possible today in this economy where you can become a freelancer and earn more than what you can make by staying employed in one of the companies. Work from anywhere, right? So according to Google, basically it's self-employed and hired to work for different companies on particular assignments, right? And these you do not go through processes of getting hired, interview, HR rounds, and then going in, and when you want to quit, you have to go serve the notice period of 2 months. There's nothing of these sorts. Can you solve the problem of the company or of the individual, and they're going to pay you on that particular basis? As simple as that concept. They do not check for your certifications, they do not check for your degree, they do not check for anything. Can you solve the problem? That's the biggest question, and if you have the solution, you will be hired. Yes, I think one of my student would be here, Sanskar. He made about 2.5 lakh rupees in just about 3 months organically, purely serving his clients, which he got through organically as well. So imagine a second-year-old guy, yes, who's just in college, did not complete the degree, does not have any certification, just doing freelancing and earning that kind of money. Yes, do you think this is awesome? If you think that is awesome, just type awesome in the chat. 19-year-old, 20-year-old are making more money than you can imagine today, and that is possible entirely through freelancing. The concept of certification, the concept of college is long dead. Okay, it's long dead, and it's not going to be favoring you down the line. Perfect. So now why freelancing? Let's understand certain concepts. Now companies don't hire full-time employees anymore. We have seen in the COVID situation where companies wanted to work with remote and wanted to hire on the basis of projects. That became the norm right after COVID. Second, it's the easiest way to make money, and the scalability is much higher than catering to the clients. Now, we have an agency and we have 60 colleagues with us, but the number of clients we can take depends on how much our colleagues can actually go and implement. So there is always limitations when you're starting an agency, but in freelancing, the scalability is huge because you're working on micro jobs and you are not really involved in doing a bigger project. So you can do less work, you can earn more for that particular aspect, right? Third most important part is freedom of clients. Yes, you can choose who you want to work with. Now there is no better feeling than that, because a pestering client is not a good client, right? How many of you agree? How many of you had to deal with clients who do not pay you on time, who basically do not appreciate your work no matter how hard you work? And in the end, it's always a nightmare to deal with these guys. Hell yes. All right, I think everybody's gone through that, even I have gone through that. And no matter how much effort we put in, they are never going to be happy, right? So there is always a freedom of choosing the clients, and you can be passionate about your work, and you can, save that integrity of doing your work and actually getting appreciated for that. Most important, flexibility. Now when I was about 18 years old, about 8 years back, I was thinking, that traveling and working is actually a myth. I never thought it's possible. And people who show us all of those kind of stuff on YouTube and Instagram, I thought it's just imposters. It's not really true. You cannot travel and you cannot work and earn money. Yes, that's what I used to think. But do you think it's possible today? Yes, totally. Last 2 years I've been traveling solo trips to different countries, and I have no problem, because one laptop is what I need to get my work rolling, and it can pay all the bills. Yes, how many of you agree? How many of you want to live that digital nomad lifestyle? And that's possible through freelancing. Yes, of course, you have a lot of independence here. You don't have to, you're free of the cubicle. You can work on the beach, you can have a sip of beer, and just stay away from the 9 to 5 work life. Be your own boss, basically. And most important is the exposure, because you will be dealing with different verticals. Now imagine you go to an IT company, you are stuck to one field. You will not even know 2% of that company if you're stuck in that particular job. But here, you're not only working with different verticals, you're actually doing different kinds of work. So your skills improve over time and quickly as well. Yes, everybody wants to love work like that. Everybody wants to improve their skills as well. And of course, this is a big point. Yes, if you're from India, you can make more by serving international clients. Now just imagine, again, as I said, a client that you serve in India gives you about 30K for the same work. An international client may not hesitate paying you 70 to 80,000 rupees. So imagine you're putting the same effort, but you're earning in dollars. And this might be huge for all of us, right? Even for me, if I'm earning in dollars, it's a huge amount of money because our cost of living is less. Yes, do you guys agree to that point? Yes. Right, exactly. So you should be looking at serving international clients, even if you work for 3, 4. That's more than enough to suffice our cost of living, and most importantly, live a very good quality life. Yep. Now let's see what are the unnecessary costs you can save if you hire freelancers, or if you're a freelancer working for companies. Employees cost is not involved, so the recurring monthly employees cost does not involve. Tools cost. So if you are a freelancer, you don't need to actually have your own tools. You can just get the tools of your customers and you can work on them. So your monthly recurring income on tools gets reduced, or there is a nil as such. Yes, how does such projects comes about is what we're going to be learning in depth today. Yes, I'm just touching base on what is the basics. We are going to get into the advanced tech of how to do it. All right, it's coming down the line. So next, you don't require an office space. And of course, the process of hiring, rehiring, managing employees, you need another role, which is HR role here, if you want to hire the employees. So the chain goes on and on. Yes. And you really want to avoid, you can avoid all this unnecessary cost and have a remote team. If you're an entrepreneur or if you're a freelancer, you can work for these entrepreneurs and make your income. Sorry. Yes. Now, where can you get freelancing projects? It's a question to all of you. Have you got freelancing projects from different places? And if you have, just type in the chat, or if you know, where can you get from? Fiverr, of course. Facebook group, Siddhant says exactly. Instagram, LinkedIn, Fiverr, social media. Right. I think you guys have worked Upwork, Freelancer. Okay. Awesome. So these are the places which are pretty much common. The first one is Facebook groups. How many of you know that you can actually be part of Facebook groups and earn and get amazing clients here? Yep. Do you know how it works, or do you want to know how it works? If you want to know, just say I want to know in the chat. So I'll give you one example here which will just blow your mind here. I want to know. Okay. Right. So here is where things become interesting. Now you can be part of Facebook groups depending on your skills. All right. Let's say if you are a graphic designer and if you're looking for work, go be part of groups like entrepreneur groups. You be part of graphic designing groups, and just see if there is a requirement happening there. And if somebody says that, hey, I want to hire a virtual assistant, and I'm looking for one, you can just go DM them and hit the conversation, start your share your portfolio, and this is how you can get the project there as well. Yes, so one of the most popular groups on the Facebook is ClickFunnels group, right? The official group, which has about 300,000 people. So there a lot of people get an amazing set of projects like funnel building, your virtual assistants, somebody who wants to work with emailers, handling CRM, whatnot. Yeah, so this Facebook group is basically a conglomerate of like-minded individuals. Yes. So if you are skilled with something, go find groups on Facebook, join them, and see if there is a requirement happening. Of course, there's going to be a lot of competition there as well. There is competition everywhere, so you cannot get away with that. Second, you can just ping your friends or families, and the best hack in the world is the WhatsApp hack. Yep. So create a good draft of message and say that, hey, I am really skilled at this. These are the projects that I've done, and case studies of the success because of your work that you've achieved. So creating one fine WhatsApp message, and you have to share with only one person, and that will make you viral. Guess who you want to share that message with? Any guesses? Any wild guesses that when you draft that message, you want to share with one person who's very close to you, and it will become viral? Just guesses. I'm just having fun here. Any guesses? Mom. Okay, somebody says mom, parents. Exactly, mom and dad. That's more than enough, because these guys are part of like unlimited Facebook groups, sorry, WhatsApp groups, and these guys are extremely amazing at making things viral. Yeah, how many of you agree to that? You won't believe, I've got businesses worth 3 lakhs from a WhatsApp group that my dad shared into. Yeah. So this is one of the ways you can get as well. Yeah. Which brings me to the third point, word of mouth. So do the quality of work, and it's just gonna compound itself into n number of opportunities for you down the line. Yeah. So keep doing the good work, keep getting clients. They will talk good about you, and these are factors which will keep improving. So there are every other factor like creating your portfolio and all of that. We are not covering that for today, but word of mouth is definitely one of the big aspects. Now comes the most important part, is the commercial marketplaces. Yes, we all know the commercial marketplaces, Fiverr and Upwork. And Fiverr's name comes from the fact that you basically post jobs, micro jobs, which are very cheap to hire for. So it came from jobs with $5 as well. Fiverr, $5 and all of that. Yeah. So that's how the name came from. So you can hire somebody for as low as $5, $7, and you can get the work done. Yes. Now, when it launched, it was great, but it's become super crowded. How many of you feel that Fiverr, getting work on Fiverr and Upwork is little difficult for the fact that it's super, super crowded? And if you do not have like an expertise in one of the fields like coding, or deep down expertise where a lot of people are not involved, it's hard to get. Yeah, somebody said saturated. Yes, exactly. Yep. So you need to be like super experienced to get work here, and it's difficult as long as your niche is not different, is what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm not saying you cannot get, it's possible, but if you are really standing out and you're very unique, then it's an amazing platform as well. There's no doubt about it. But now how these platforms work, we're going to be, that somebody comes, or the freelancers put up their work, and an entrepreneur comes and basically hires them on the basis of that. But do you know of any other tech that is coming in the market? Do you know of any other tech that is in the market which works on a concept of freelancing? Anything that more of in the freelancing space. Freelancer, okay. Freelancer, anything else? Workify, all right. Kiwi, oh my God, okay. There are two options with Kiwi. Digitalmarket.com, amazing. Superb. Okay, so things are changing in this space dedicatedly. All right. So one more way of actually getting your project, which I missed, is the private marketplaces. Now a Digital Scholar has its own private marketplace, and it's open to only students of Digital Scholar, right? So we train students, we make them skilled, and then we open the private marketplace only for them. And we have set of entrepreneurs and agency owners who want to come and hire the services of these people. So there are private marketplaces that exist on the internet too, and of course it depends on the person, and it's all the rules and regulations of that guy. Yeah, so we have our own private marketplace. But right now I want to call a special guest for you to understand the future of freelancing. How many of you know how Ola or Uber works? Yeah, we all know how Ola and Uber works, right? Yes, yes. So what happens is you are at one point and you basically go create one request, and all the neighboring drivers, they know that okay, somebody's raising a request, they select it, and somebody who's around 3 or 5 minutes radius, he comes and picks you up. Is that right? Now imagine that concept happening on freelancing. Do you think it's amazing? Do you think it's possible, or do you think it's amazing? So imagine an entrepreneur is stuck with some work on the screen. All right, he's creating a WordPress website, but somewhere he's caught with an integration. Now what does he do? He has two options. He goes out to the YouTube, he has to figure it out himself, or he'll go keep asking in Facebook groups, please give me a solution, please give me a solution. By the time he's wasted so much hours of his. Yep. But imagine right now he creates a request through his application, and all the freelancers who know the skill, they come live and they solve the issue right then and there. Yes, imagine the impact can it have. And do you see this as the future? Do you see this as the future of freelancing? Yeah, awesome. Just type in the chat. Okay, perfect. For this reason, none other, I'm going to be calling the founder of the Kiwi app, Mr. Imran. So let me introduce him. So he is from the tech industry. He was a freelancer himself for past 3 years, but he's been into tech industry for 16 years, working for companies like Go Ibibo, working for companies like Nimbus, and some amazing huge tech brands, right? So he has founded a company which is called as Kiwi, and it was just 1 year old. It is just 1 year old, and they went from a minimal viable product to $250,000 of funding in just 1 year. $250,000 of funding, and that's just first round. So imagine the impact it's gonna have in the future. Yes. So right now, I request Mr. Imran to come on the screen and actually introduce us to the future of freelancing here. Awesome. We have Imran, so let's give him a warm welcome here. Let's show our energy and, let's cheer him up.
Awesome.
This is amazing.
Rishi, this is awesome. Rishi,
Yeah.
this is awesome. Fantastic. Fantastic.
Welcome there. Awesome.
Awesome.
Over to you, Imran.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Rishi. Thank you so much, guys. Rashika, hi. How are you? Tami, hi. How are you? I'm good. Thank you so much. Thank you so much once again, Rishi. Fantastic. You've set the stage so perfect for just allowing me to take off on what exactly is Kiwi and how can a freelancer who's already in the space or someone who wants to actually start a career kickstart their journey. I'm actually dueling between my camera over here and my screen over here. So if I'm looking at the screen, this is how it will look. If I'm looking at you, this is how it will look.
All good, Imran. You're looking good. Looking
Perfect,
young.
perfect. Yeah, do I look Kiwi enough?
Yes.
So awesome, awesome. Thank you so much once again. We'll directly dive into freelancing. I said, like I said, you've set the stage pretty well. I'm just going to share my screen so I can walk you through what I have prepared for you. Perfect. But oh, sorry, this is a Kiwi website. Before we get into Kiwi and freelancing and all of that, though Rishi has already given us a background about freelancing, right? He also mentioned that, who is a freelancer, right? A freelancer is typically a person who works on self, right? He engages with companies, with entrepreneurs, and uh, primarily gets the work done, right? Freelancers are not jack of all, but they are master of one, right? They truly are masters of one skill, right? Now, and if you try to spread yourself too thin across too many things, right, you'll always land up being a jack of all, right, and struggle getting new clients, so on and so forth, right? So that's the point. Now, freelancing, right? Where did the term freelancer come from? It's an interesting story. And if you can see my screen again, Sir Walter Scott, right? This is the guy who termed the word freelancers. And freelancers, it was used to refer a medieval mercenary who would fight for whichever nation paid them the most, right? How perfect, right? That you pay me the most and I'll work for you, right? But it's a very short duration. It's just for the duration of the war, right? And believe me, for every entrepreneur, the problem when he hires a freelancer or has intentions to hire a freelancer, he is exactly in that war situation, right? So that's that. Like Rishi mentioned, at the end of this webinar, we have a couple of prizes. One prize that a special prize, right, for someone who answers this question. Do you know him? If you know him, enter in the chat that yes, I know him.
Right. Everybody knows him.
Yeah. Awesome. So whoever answers the question at the end of my session, I'm going to ask you a question regarding this guy, right? At the end of the session, don't forget this question. Don't forget this picture. Don't forget our dear favorite Katappa. And I'm going to ask you a question. Whoever gives the right answer, one guy wins a very special prize. Done. Let's jump straight into, I've created a small presentation. I'll quickly go full screen. Rishi, can you see my screen?
All good, all good, all good, Imran.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. Our agenda today is understanding outsourcing, right? Let's understand before we start our career as a freelancer or we want clients, we actually need to understand the client psyche, right? Why is the guy outsourcing, right? What kind of project is he outsourcing? Will he hire me, right? Things like those, right? Our next slide is going to be a quick comparison between Kiwi, Fiverr, and Upwork, right? This is where you'll understand what kind of platform do you need to go on to find the kind of work that you're willing to do, right? And the last, I'm going to give you a quick walkthrough on Kiwi, on how Kiwi actually works and the way I've planned it. It's a game changer, not because it's built by me and my team, but it's actually a game changer. I'm not saying it, our existing freelancers are saying it, right? So perfect. Let me quickly start on the first slide. Understanding outsourcing, right? When you're working as a freelancer, clients outsource things to you, right? Now, there are three kinds of projects that clients outsource, right? There are large projects, okay? There are medium projects, and there are these micro tasks, okay? Large projects typically go on for a couple of weeks, a couple of months, and their budget is anywhere around $100 to $10,000 or even beyond. Right? That's how large projects get outsourced. They typically get outsourced on platforms like Upwork, Freelancer, People Per Hour, Guru, Expert Right, TopTap. Right? Now, I don't know if you guys understand agile working methodology and waterfall working methodology. Do you understand that? Give me yes if you understand agile. Perfect, perfect. Oh, okay. No, not many people understand that.
I'll,
Perfect.
I'll be honest, Imran. Even I am from IT industry. Even I don't understand the term yet.
Oh, awesome, awesome. That's fantastic. Let me walk you through it. There is a waterfall model and there is an agile model. In a waterfall model, right, this typically is a software development software example. In a waterfall model, client creates a requirement, right? For example, I have I need a website, da 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 da. I need a feature, I need graphics, I need blah 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 blah. These are my requirements. These requirements get outsourced on platforms, right? The requirements are frozen. They don't change in real time. They don't change on a day-to-day basis, right? That's called a waterfall model. In an agile model, agile works, okay, today's requirement is this, finish this, I'm going to give you more, right, tomorrow, right? So this earlier requirement also changed, right? So that's how agile projects versus waterfall models work. If you look at large projects, right, projects that get posted on Upwork, Freelancer, People Per Hour, Guru, Expert, right, TopTal, that those platforms work on a waterfall model. Client posts a project, right? For example, I need a website made. Let's say I need an e-commerce website made, which needs to have these features. Sorry. And they kind of give a budget that, okay, my budget is, let's say, $1,000, and I need it finished in less than a month, right? Perfect. Now, what happens on the freelancer side of the story? Freelancers, I'm sure you would agree, there is tons of competition out there on the freelancer side. If you look at unemployment rate in 2008 recession, right? It was recession. We had, the world went through a recession in 2008. Unemployment rate at that time was 7%, right? Which means that out of 100, 7 people didn't have a job. It was a very bad time. I'll be honest, even I lost my job at that time. And someone is actually messaging me on our chat on our website. How do I log in? Please wait. I'll walk you through. I'll walk you through. Don't worry. So uh, so 2008, that was the story. 2020, I like to put it this way: that Earth was hit by a meteor, and we are rebuilding it. Right? We are all hit with financial crisis. We are all hit with job crisis, income crisis, education crisis, a lot of things, right? So therefore, a huge amount of talent, which was earlier jobbing, now became freelancers because they lost their jobs, right? And they flocked towards platforms like these: Upwork, Freelancer, TopTal, so on and so forth, right? So there's huge competition. Now, the moment a client posts a project that, okay, I need an e-commerce website, earlier there were 10 to 20 proposals that the guy gave. Now there are 50 to 100 proposals that guy gets, and within minutes, right, within 10 minutes, that guy is flooded with proposals. Now, as a client, I'm seeing a lot of proposals. Okay, I need an e-commerce website. I'm seeing a lot of proposals. Fantastic, right? Now, I have four problems. I have to firstly go through all proposals. I have to take gut feeling calls on these four parameters. One, this guy who is actually sent a proposal, can I work with him? Let's say if I like his proposal, right? Can I work with him? Will he be responsive enough? Will he reply to my messages? Can he speak my language, right? Things like those. That's the first problem. The second problem, I have one proposal which says I can do it for $1,000. The other proposal that says I can do it for $100. What is the right price of the project? I don't know. Third problem, one guy says, I will deliver it in 2 days. The other guy says, I will deliver it in 1 month because the quality of my work is fantastic. Again, client has no clue on what is the right time frame, right? And fourth and most important problem in today's time, there is an industry called drop shipping. It's very popular in e-commerce, where you're selling someone's product and the other guy ships it directly to the customer, right? So you just add up your margin. Similarly, in freelancing, there is something called as drop servicing, where you pick up the project, add your margin, and you pass on the project to someone else, right? From a client standpoint, that's increasing, that guy, that middleman is increasing the cost of the project, right? Which I don't want. I don't want to pay extra for someone just being a project manager rather than a genuine skilled freelancer, right? that's that's how these large projects work, right? So now from a client standpoint, again, there is an escrow means, so the client has to first pay, and if, let's say, as a freelancer, the freelancer didn't deliver their work, that money is stuck on that platform for a very long time, right? But that's how these large platforms work, right? Large project platforms work. Now, let's look at medium-sized projects. Those projects that can be finished in a couple of days, a couple of weeks, max a couple of weeks, right? Project size is anywhere around $30 to $200. The most famous platform, like someone mentioned, in fact, a lot of people mentioned in our chat, is Fiverr, right? Fiverr calls itself the mall of services, right? There are a lot of people available over there, and people, let's say I want to make a logo, right? And I go on Fiverr and I search for logo design, and I will find tons of people. And I will just go and message, oh, can you make logo? Can you make logo? Can you make logo? Can you make logo? Right. So that's how Fiverr works, right? And similarly is 99 Designs, Envato, Behance, so on and so forth. Right now, it's again a very visual approach when, as a client, I'm hiring a freelancer, or I have intentions to hire a freelancer on platforms like Fiverr. Oh, does the guy have enough ratings? Is he online right now? Right. So those are the visual clues that I, as a client, look for when I'm hiring a freelancer. Right now, that's how these medium project size are. Right. So let's say if you want to start your career directly, that no, I don't go for this small shit. Right. I want to directly go for $100, $1,000, $10,000 projects. That's the place where you go. Right. Upwork Freelancer. But if you want a better start, right, Fiverr, 99 Designs, Behance, that's where you start, right? Now, there is a third category of tasks. Let me give you an analogy before I explain this third kind of task, which is micro task. Think about Instagram. Instagram, let's say, has some 1 billion plus users. Okay. How many users would Instagram have who have more than 100 million followers? The smallest piece of the pie, all right? The smallest, very small number of people on Instagram have 100 million plus followers. Let's look at another number. How many people would have 1 million to 100 million? Oh, the graph would suddenly go high. That, yeah, this is the number of people who have 100 billion followers. This is the number of people who would have 1 million to 100 million followers. Perfect. How many people would be there in the first column? People who have 100 to 1 million followers. Whoa, right? So that's how your graph would look like, right? Micro tasks are exactly like that. YouTube is filled with how-to tasks. People, whenever they are stuck with these micro problems, right, micro nano problems, very small issues, they go on YouTube and they search for how to blah blah blah. For example, let's say I have a WordPress website and I want to remove powered by WordPress from the footer. Okay, people would go on YouTube. I would go on YouTube and I would search for how to remove powered by WordPress from footer, right? And then there are thousands of videos. Now, I, as a I as a client, right? I as someone who's looking to solve that problem, I am, again, there are two problems with YouTube, right? One, the solution on YouTube is correct. Okay, there's no problem with the solution. It's correct, but it's outdated. It's a 2016 solution, right? 2019 solution. WordPress has changed, right? This is very common in the case of online marketing. How to create Facebook carousel ads, right? The guy is showing a solution, it's perfect, bang on, but it's outdated, right? It was created in 2019, and Facebook practically changes once multiple times in a month, right? So that's one problem. Second problem with YouTube is that, again, I'm searching how to create a Facebook carousel ad. What the guy is showing is correct, but it doesn't fit my use case, right? For example, how to create a carousel ad. I am looking with the intent that I have a store with multiple products, but that guy is showing a video which of a store that has a single product, right? Now, carousel ad for single product and multiple products, absolutely two different things, right? So that's the problem with YouTube, WordPress blogs, so on and so forth, right? And that's the space where freelancing actually is huge. It's huge. And I'll show you exactly what I mean on the next slide. I had kept 10 minutes for this slide. I'm just keeping another 2 more minutes just in case anyone has any questions on understanding outsourcing. If you're all good, give me a thumbs up and I can move on. I have 10 thumbs up, I'll move on. That's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, that was cute. Someone sent a monkey. Awesome. Perfect. All good. Let's move on to the next slide. Now, here is our second slide, which is comparing Upwork versus Fiverr versus Kiwi. Let's look at job categories. How many job categories are there on Upwork? Upwork has 103 job categories. Okay. WordPress is one, Shopify is one, online marketing is one, so on and so forth, right? So they have 103 categories. Fiverr, like I said, it's a mall, right? It's very fragmented, right? Though again, when you're creating a profile on Upwork, on Fiverr, you can select a category, but it's very fragmented, right? Kiwi has 950 categories, 950 plus categories. Okay, and I'll show you exactly when I'll walk you through how you create a freelancing profile on Kiwi. I'll walk you through with exactly what I mean by 950 plus categories. Approval process. Upwork, extremely strict. There is a verification process. It takes anywhere around a week to 10 days to get your profile approved as a freelancer. Then you get a call. Sorry, you would get a call. You would get, you would have to submit your identification, all of that. That just to reduce scams that happen on Upwork, right? That's that. Fiverr is lenient, but on Kiwi, it's a self-declaration, right? I am saying that I am an expert on how to gel my hair. Challenge me, right? It's a self-declaration. I am saying that I am a champion at Shopify, or I am a champion at Photoshop, right? It's a self-declaration platform. Kiwi is a self-declaration platform, right? Quality of clients and requirements. This is very critical for those who are about to start their freelancing journey or who are already in their freelancing journey. Like Rishi said, quality of clients is so critical, so critical. You don't get payments on time. You don't get, you get a call at 2 in the morning that, hey, where is my Facebook post? I'm like, boss, I'm sleeping, man. Come on, give me a break. No, I need it now. You have to deliver. You're in the services industry, right? So quality of clients, extremely critical. My experience as a freelancer, again, I've on Upwork, 4-star. Yes, you get good clients over there. Fiverr is 2-star, right? And Kiwi, not because it's mine. I am not saying this. Our freelancers are saying this. Go on the Chrome store, you'll see the number of freelancers that have rated us. We've not got a single 4-star rating also, all 5-star, right? And this is how the platform works, right? Now let's come at commissions. Upwork charges 5 to 20% commission on every dollar that you make. Plus, you have to buy something called as credits. If you're applying for a job, you have to pay using those credits. And if you're out of credits, you have to buy more, right? So that's how it works. So let's say if you're making, if you've got a client who's paying you $100 on Upwork, you would land up with $80, and Upwork keeps $20, right? Fiverr, again, 20%. Again, it kind of fluctuates between 10% and 20%, right? Based on your seller level, right? Lastly, there is Kiwi, 0 commission. We do not charge any commission on how much ever you make. This is a very important point linked to actually the last one, enabling long-term relationships. Okay. Now let's say Rishi runs a marketing agency. I'm his client. Okay. Now, and both of us, we connected on Upwork. Upwork's revenue model, how does Upwork make money? Upwork makes money from this commission, right? Which means that if Rishi tries to take Imran out of Upwork, they can't share an email address, they can't share contact details, WhatsApp numbers, Skype details. Rishi's account as a freelancer and Imran's account as a client will get banned on Upwork, Fiverr. Sorry, just one second. Will get banned if they try to take this relationship off those platforms, right? What Kiwi is saying, Kiwi says that don't look at Kiwi as a freelancing platform. Look at Kiwi as a client acquisition platform where you acquire clients and maintain that relationship of Kiwi. The only requirement that Kiwi has is be an expert, be a champion at the skill that you selected. I'll walk you through, like I said, when I'll walk you through the platform, you know what I mean. Payout time. This is something that is, sorry, this is something that is very close to me. And I'll tell you two very interesting stories that happened. Payout time, Upwork, 21 days plus. Let's say you earn that $80, that $80 Upwork keeps it with themselves for 21 days and then they send it to you. Fiverr, they keep your money for 14 to 21 days and then they send it to you. Kiwi, 60 minutes. Within 60 minutes, you will have your money. That's our promise, right? So that's how we're completely changing the landscape of freelancing. I'm just going to open chats just to see if perfect.
So, guys, how do you feel about all of this here? Do you think Kiwi is a great platform? 0% commission, 60 minutes payment, and you have not seen the best part of how it works yet. What do you guys feel about the webinar? What is the revenue model? We'll get there. I think Imran, everybody wants to know how does Kiwi makes money. Imran is a good businessman. Yeah, he knows how to get around it. He'll tell us how he basically, or yeah, I leave it up to him, but we will all know everything about it, right? Over to you.
Absolutely. Kiwi charges a monthly subscription. That's it. You pay a monthly subscription of $29.99 per month. Your Netflix fee, example, right? You pay for Netflix. Most of our users are Indian, so I'll give you very Indian contextual examples. You pay for Netflix, you pay for Hotstar, you pay for Z5, you pay for your television, your internet, like that. You're paying for your freelancing career, right? All you have to do is just pay $29.99. That's it. And the beauty about how we built Kiwi grounds up is I know freelancers are extremely bad at sales. Either there are two things: one, they don't like doing it; secondly, they they don't know how to do it, how to send a proposal, how to how to build a relationship, how to, what exactly to say to a client, what not to say to a client. They don't know anything, right? Or they don't know, and but the problem is that platforms like Upwork, Fiverr, TopTal, blah blah blah, they are a proposal first approach. What Kiwi is a solutions first approach, right? Let me give you an example. You have a picture, okay? Let's say you have a picture and you want to remove the background from a picture, okay? Now, I'm that freelancer that you hired on Kiwi. Now, you hired me. I solved that problem. You are very happy with the solution. Will you hire me again? Give me a yes or a no in chat. Yeah, Somali, we are just taking an example. Absolutely. I see a lot of yeses. Let's take the opposite case. You have a picture, you want to remove the background, you go on Upwork and you post a project and you receive proposals that, oh, I am the best guy for removing backgrounds. See, I have removed so many backgrounds. Will you hire that guy? What will be your confidence level for building a long-term relationship, right? You'd be like, okay, maybe not. You know what? I'll try to do it by myself. Things like those. You kind of figure out what to do, and finally, like somebody said, that there are online tools you would kind of figure out and do it by yourself, right? But instead of a proposal, what I've seen, it's a solutions first approach that works 100 times. If your solution is screwed up, right? If you don't know your solution, no matter how good your proposal, no matter how bad your solution, that client is not going to come back to you, right? Because you didn't know how to do it, right? And that's exactly why when you create a freelancing profile on Kiwi, the way we've funneled it down to your expertise, right? It will ensure that the quality of clients that you get are perfectly aligned with your skill set, right? That's on this slide. I'm about to move to my next one, which is, let's see how Kiwi works.
All right. So before we say that it's gonna be $29 per month, 50 lucky winners will get lifetime access to it. All right. Listen to this very carefully. 50 people here out of the webinar gets a lifetime access, which means you do not pay $30 per month. You will save $360 per year. And of course, the number of projects that you can get is unlimited, 0% commission. Yes, that's true. But of course, you will have to go through the drill, which we'll discuss after Imran shows us how Kiwi works. Yes, over to you, Imran.
Absolutely. Before that, I mentioned that I had two interesting stories to share, right? Not interesting stories, but these are stories that happened, right? And they are regarding the payout time. Like I mentioned, 2008, I actually lost my job due to recession, right? The company that I was employed in, they shut down. And I was like, I have a family to run. I have rent to pay, school fees to give, my own expenses to take care of, my parents, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, boss, I need money like today, right? Now, if these platforms are going to pay me 21 days later, I should have started working like a month ago, because it's going to take me so much time, so many proposals, sales, follow. Finally, you win the client. The client will give you a project to make a website. You'll take a month to finish that website. And once you finish that, then 21 days. So it's practically 2.5 months later when you'll get your money. I couldn't afford that. I didn't have the money at that time, back in 2008, right? And I was left with no choice. And that's something that happened with me. When we actually launched Kiwi, one guy from Italy, this is the second story. One guy from Italy He joined the platform, and I personally take care of customer support on our website. I do see there are a lot of messages coming on the talk to chat on our website. Just hold on to it. I'll once I finish the webinar, I'll reply back to those. I personally take responsibility of my freelancers, of my clients. Customer support is managed by the CEO, right? That's how closely I ensure your success, right? So this guy, I messaged him that, hey, thank you so much, welcome to Kiwi. He's like, Imran, I have to share something with you. I'm like, sure, go ahead. This is his story. He said, I have been tested COVID positive twice. Tomorrow, I'm going for my third test. I'm like, okay, I'm so sorry to hear that. By the way, welcome to Kiwi. He's like, no, no, you don't understand. Because I have been tested COVID positive twice, no company is willing to hire me. I'm not getting a job. I was like, okay, you can freelance on Upwork, Fiverr, so many freelancing platforms. He's like, no, I can't. If I start exactly the same story that happened with me in 2008, someone in Italy was happening the same story. He's like, if I start freelancing on these platforms now, I will get my money 60 days later. Imran, I don't have money to pay my rent today. I was moved. I was moved. And his words are, Kiwi is God sent. I will freelance 18 hours, 20 hours a day on Kiwi because Kiwi is giving me my money within 60 minutes. That's why giving that money in 60 minutes is so critical. And 60 minutes is just a lot of buffer that we've done. If the client call ends well, you'll get your money within 10 minutes, right? But we promise that we've delivered it in 60 minutes. No one has got it in 60 minutes. Most of the time, it's within the first 3 minutes, right? The call ends, client gives a rating that yes, my job was completed successfully. The money is transferred to you. That's my story, right? Let's see how Kiwi works. I'm going to quickly switch to my browsers. Just give me 1 second. Rishi, you can still see my screen, please confirm.
Yes, I do see the screen. Yes.
Got it. Got it. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see the chat on my screen, but I'm going to close it just in case there are any questions. Rishi, please help me answering them at a later stage.
Sure, sure.
Right?
Okay, so a lot of people are asking, Kiwi will work for international freelancing. Definitely.
Absolutely. Absolutely. By the way, don't forget who this guy is. There's a very special prize for someone who answers the question on this guy, on Katappa. Okay, perfect. Now, first, you'll see two browsers on my screen. There's a left-hand side browser where I'll just open this website so it's clear. This person is a client, okay? And this person on my right is the freelancer, all right? Now, when freelancers create their profile, this is how you create your profile, okay? Now, the very first thing that you have to do is select your expertise, okay? What are you an expert at, right? Understand something? We are in the micro gig economy, right? We help. If you want to earn $10,000 clients, Kiwi is the wrong platform for you. But if you want to make small bucks very fast coming to you, exactly the objective of this webinar, make $100 a day, Kiwi is the platform for you. Now, let's say Photoshop, right? I'll give you an example of Photoshop. Now, I'll say my expertise, my base expertise is Photoshop, right? Oh, perfect. I'll select Photoshop. Next, it'll ask you what within Photoshop is your expertise, okay? Now, Photoshop is a huge platform. You can do a lot of things, right? You can do image editing, image retouching, Photoshop 3D, and still more, right? I say, yeah, I do fantastic image editing. Next. Now, within image editing, inside Photoshop, what can you edit, right? The objective is funnel down your expertise to that core, right? That whenever someone is looking for how to edit something in Photoshop, your profile wins a 99% match, right? Now, what can I edit? Can I edit background? Can I edit text? Can I edit face, hair, color, GIF, path, brush, PDF, blah, 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 blah. You remember 950 categories, right? Every a platform that you saw, every level one expertise, right? Every expertise is broken down into these micro nano jobs, right? That let's say I'll select I can edit background, right? Perfect. Now here you will be presented with a bunch of YouTube videos of removing background in Photoshop, right? You've got to watch this video and you can kind of skim through it, right? You don't have to watch the entire thing. You can kind of skim through it. That Acha, I know this, I know this, I know this, right? I'll say, yeah, I can help. If you can help, you click on can help. Be very honest with the platform, right? Just like Rishi mentioned, we do not. Have you ever seen an Uber guy come to you and say, "Oh, I'll take you to the airport. I'm the best driver." You'll never see that, right? Uber works on a very beautiful principle. You book cab, you get cab. Uber does over 400 checks before they finally give you a cab within 20 seconds, right? Those we are not reached where Uber is yet, but we are already doing over 100 checks before we finally assign a freelancer to a client, right? So if you be dishonest with the algorithm, right? The algorithm decides who is the best freelancer, right? So if you be dishonest with the algorithm, your ratings will continue to go low. You will stop making money on Kiwi, right? If your ratings stay high, you will continue to get more jobs, and at some point of time, you'll be able to apply custom pricing, which means that today, if you're making $100 a day, later on you'll be able to make $1,000 a day, right? That's all of that in a roadmap. So let's say this video, no, I don't know how to do this video, right? So you click on cannot help. Similarly, I'm just going to skim through this, that yes, I can help, can help, can help. You've got to select 10 YouTube videos, right? Now, once I've selected 10 YouTube videos, that's my freelancing profile. Photoshop, edit image, edit background, and 10 YouTube videos, 10 precise YouTube videos. I know this question would come up. Can I select my own YouTube videos? No, currently you cannot, right? So we will launch that feature later on, but as of now, no, you cannot select your own. We are selecting, we are presenting you again YouTube videos based on a lot of algorithms, ensuring that you get at least 10 jobs a day, right? That's where we are first gunning for. As of now, our freelancers are getting anywhere around 2-3 jobs a day, but our plan is that we should get to at least 10 jobs a day, right? That's where we are heading. Now let's see how clients actually hire freelancers, right? How does the marriage happen, right? I'm just going to pick up one video, right, from this freelancer panel. I'm going to copy this and I'm going to go on the client side, all right? And this is a YouTube video, all right? I go on YouTube. Did you see what happened? Did you see what happened? The Kiwi is a browser extension. Kiwi is a browser extension, all right? It opened up saying that, hey, we have a freelancer for a task that you're about to do. Why don't you hire the freelancer, right? The client says, yeah, might as well do it. I don't know how to do this. The client clicks on hire now.
Awesome. It, if people are watching how to videos from anything from the industry, there is a pop-up from Kiwi asking them to hire. Is that right?
That's absolutely right. That's absolutely right.
And that's any YouTube video with respect to that particular topic.
That's so how it works. Again, if the freelancers have selected that video, the extension will check, do we have a freelancer for this job?
Got it.
If we have, only then the extension will pop out, right? I'm just going to do that once more. So since we just changed my expertise, it takes a couple of minutes, around 5-10 minutes, to send that data to the back end. Then the back end sends it to the front end, so on and so forth, right? So I'm just going to do that once more. We'll give it 2-3 minutes. Here we are. There is Imran who needs help with editing background. Okay. Imran is a member of Kiwi since November 2020. In total, he has spent $217. This is the YouTube video he's watching, right? And you could make $5 of it, right? There's again an algorithm that we've considered based on which we are calculating that this job should get done within half an hour, all right? I'll say, yeah, sure, I'll take it, man. I click on I'll take it. Okay, we'll just do this journey once more since it was updating in the background. I may have to cancel that request. Just give me 1 second. Here we go. All right. I was watching Netflix. I was on a webinar with Rishi and I suddenly got this job. All right. Oh, fantastic. Yeah. I didn't do a sales pitch. I didn't send a proposal. I didn't do any bidding. I didn't do nothing. Right. And I got this job. I was actually watching Netflix. All right. I can pause my Netflix, come here, see if this is worth it. Right. If I want to do this, I say, yeah, I'll take it. Right. Oh, perfect. Now look at what happens on the client side. There is Imran, who's an edit background expert. You see how funneled it is. Matchmaking between the client and the freelancer matches it so perfectly that it's a less than 1% chance where you don't get the right client or the client doesn't get the right freelancer. All right. It's going to take 21 minutes to resolve your issue and it's going to cost you $5. You want to take it? Yeah, sure. My time is more valuable than $5. Actually, someone else can do it and maybe do a better job at it, right? Sure, connect now. And both of them, the client and the freelancer, it will show up over here. Both of them, it is now, both of them get Zoom call links, all right? You join the Zoom call. The client joins the Zoom call. The freelancer joins the Zoom call. Now, the first 3 minutes of the Zoom call are a briefing period, right? Hey, Rishi, I have this picture and, I need to remove the background. Can you do that? Rishi says, yeah, sure, I can do that. This is what I'm going to do, right? Or Rishi might say, no, you know what? I'm having a bad internet connection day. I cannot do this today, right? Or let's say they proceed that, yes, I can do it. 3 minutes later, that converts into a paid call, right? Of freelancers making $10 an hour. Client is billed at a pulse of 15 minutes. What is the meaning of pulse of 15 minutes? It actually means that client is getting charged $2.5 every 15 minutes, right? So that makes it $10 an hour. Once the call ends, client will be given a feedback form. That how's your experience with, let's say, Rishi is, Rishi is the client, I'm the freelancer. Rishi would get a feedback form. Did Imran solve your problem? Rishi gives it a 5-star or a 4-star and says, yes, my problem did get solved, right? Immediately, Rishi's card is charged and the money comes to Kiwi. We hold it for 60 minutes, right? Now, why do we hold it for 60 minutes? So that just in case the client has that, no, my issue wasn't solved, right? We've got an entire dispute management solution, right? I can't go over all of that on a webinar, but what if the client says no? What if the client is lying? What if the freelancer is lying? All of that is sorted in a very automated manner. Decision outcome happens in 10 minutes, 15 minutes, half an hour, right? And thankfully, by the grace of God, we've had zero disputes. We've completed 12,000 jobs, zero disputes, right? All our clients have rated our freelancers. Our average ratings are 4.9 on the platform, right? So 4.9 as in clients rating freelancers, right? Over 12,000 jobs. It's not a small number, right? And that's how Kiwi works, right? That's the power of Kiwi. I actually interviewed someone, and again, we've got freelancers from all over the world. I needed help, right? And I needed help in making a landing page on WordPress. I actually sent a request to a freelancer, and someone else picked it up, right? I was like, wow, this is fantastic, right? And then I reached out to this freelancer on Facebook Messenger that, hey, I tried to hire you. He's like, oh, I was sleeping. Like, bad luck, man. Someone else picked it up and made $50, right? So that's the beauty about exactly what Rishi was mentioning at the start of this webinar. The power of tech, the power of AI enabling freelancers to completely change from 80% customer acquisition, right? As of now, believe me, you are spending 80% of your time acquiring customers and 20% of your time servicing customers, which means that you are actually making money only 20% of the time. This should actually be ulta, right? You should be making money 80-90% of the time and spending 10 minutes or 10%, 20% at max on servicing those clients, right? On acquiring or upscaling to those clients. That, I created a Facebook post for you. You want me to create an Instagram? We can take this off Kiwi. We encourage taking that relationship off Kiwi. Solve the guy's problem first. If you solve the guy's problem, he's yours for life. Unless and until you goof it up, that client is yours. He's not going anywhere. So yes, that's how Kiwi works. I'm going to stop sharing my screen and
Yeah, I have a question for everyone. How many of you thought that the model of Ola or Uber was not a great model and never work it out? How many of you thought when it was launched? How many of you had that feeling? Yeah. Okay. And how many of you believe in Kiwi that this is going to be the future of how things work? Yeah. People want it quick. People want it immediately. How many of you can imagine, this being the next big thing? Kiwi is the future. Yes, I believe. Awesome.
awesome, awesome.
This
I'm
is
glad you feel that way.
yes. And every new thing takes time. Yes, Imran. Every new
Absolutely,
innovation or
absolutely,
innovation takes a good amount of time for people to believe.
absolutely. It takes a lot of time. In fact, Fiverr found it very difficult, right, to get freelancers who are willing to do things for $5. Right? It's a very difficult job to get a logo for $5. It's bloody difficult, right? What actually happened? It's a very interesting story. The founder of Fiverr says that we didn't do anything right. Stars aligned for us, right? And the interview is like, how does star align? Is like, when recession happened in 2008, there were two kinds of people that lost jobs. One became entrepreneurs, second one became service providers. Entrepreneurs said, oh, I don't have much money, I want things done for cheap. Service providers said that, oh, I don't have a job and I'm willing to do work for cheap, right? That's how Fiverr enabled that relationship, right? But if you look at it today, right, we are in a much worse situation than recession, right? But the mess that is currently there on these freelancing platforms is madness, right? It's madness. It's genuine talented people not being able to make an income because of good salespeople, right? Salespeople are winning jobs for versus genuinely talented people. Kiwi takes a complete different perspective,
Right.
right? I have one last. In fact, I just want to share my screen again. This is something that I'm super proud of, right? If you read the bottom left of my screen, right, Kiwi is a made in India product,
Wow.
right? It's 100% made in India product.
Wow.
And I need members of this group to help me with this mission of mine, right? This is going to be, there are very few products from India which is actually scaled up to a global level, right? No freelancing platform, especially. For example, there is Zoho, right? Pure made in India product, right? And there is Oyo, right? Again, made in India product. Kiwi is also wanting to be in that space. That freelancing is, Kiwi was an Indian product and Indian origin and is now doing things at a global level, right? I would love to, answer any questions that you have on that front.
By the way, congratulations on the $250,000 funding, Imran.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. It took us a good sweet 1 year to do that, to reach that confidence level, right? That there a market, right? There are a lot of things that I did on the way, right? I continued freelancing. I kept on validating that do customers want to actually outsource, right? Do freelancers want to actually pick up jobs like this? And what data it showed me was fantastic, fantastic. Freelancers were actually making more money. They one of not one guy. In fact, we had a bunch of freelancers, and a small bunch out of them came back and said, "Please stop. I need to go to the washroom." Because they would end one job and get another, end that and get another, right? So that was the magic that happened, right? So that's where we stand. I missed out a lot on the chat. If there's any questions that I've not answered, please feel free. If you do not want to ask in public, you have a private question, please feel free to message me on Talk To. I'll be at least awake till for the next 2 hours on Talk To. I generally start my day pretty early, so I have to hit bed at 12. And
So when
yeah,
are we hitting $1 million funding, Imran?
once we currently have 350 plus members of this participant. Once we touch 15,000 members in your group, in your conference, uh,
I mean,
that's the sign that we are ready for $1 million check.
super. Okay, perfect. Now we are open for Q&As. Let you solve all the doubts you have. And then we're going to be opening up the contest for the lifetime deal to Kiwi. So do not leave the room because this is going to be awesome. Just 50 of you. That's a huge number of people. You can take the lifetime access to it. Imagine down the line, you can use it. Yeah, you don't have to pay at all. Yeah, there's a contest for it. So do not leave the room. Now I'm just opening up for questions so that we get more clarity with respect to what we're getting into. And then, of course, then I show you what it is all about. Okay. Now, what is the payment mode? That's the most common question, Imran. Getting paid via PayPal or we have an Indian payment gateway?
As of now, you'll get paid via PayPal or Payoneer. We have, again, a lot of freelancers coming from Pakistan. Therefore, we've integrated Payoneer as well. But everyone else gets paid in PayPal.
Super.
But again, we are in discussions with Paytm and other Indian payment gateways that money comes in, money goes directly to your Paytm account. You can directly transfer it to your bank account. We are in discussions with Paytm.
Superb, superb. All right. One of the biggest questions, can we opt for multiple gigs as a service provider? Because people are thinking if they have to make the monthly payment and they're pretty skilled at a lot of things, how do they add the multiple skill? That's the common.
Absolutely. Beautiful question. What I would suggest is, can you add multiple skills? Yes. In our product roadmap, in the next month and a half, you'll be able to add multiple skills, right? I would suggest do not start multiple skills till the time you are at least not getting 5 jobs a day from Kiwi, right? So wait until then invest your next $29, right? So every skill that you add, you have to pay Kiwi $29. That's how we make our money, right? Being very honest, very transparent. So,
Okay.
so let's say you invest $29. If you're getting 5 jobs a day, that gives you somewhere around $3,500 a month, right? Good investment, good ROI. Then invest your next $29, right? Then invest your next $29. Eventually, you would know this skill is giving me the best ROI to my $29. I need to shut down the others, right? Or these two are giving me the best ROI. The beauty about Kiwi is exactly what you mentioned at the start of our webinar, Rishi. You want to work out of a remote location. You want to go trekking, right? Now, when you're about to climb a mountain, and you get a client's call that, can you send me a Facebook post creative? You'll be like, no, man, I can't do this, right? On Kiwi, you just go offline. That's it. You will not get jobs. You go online, you'll start getting jobs. That's what it is.
Awesome. Let's do a quick fire round, Imran, because there are lots of questions and I want them to be answered. So, quick fire rounds. Jobs for writers.
Coming next week, content as a category, we are opening up content, blog writing, textual writing, ad writing, all of that is coming next week.
Awesome. So that's a happy news for all the writers. Now, customers will come to Kiwi to get freelancers just via YouTube, or is there any possibilities where, the entrepreneurs can come through any other medium?
Absolutely. They would join in as of today. They can come only via YouTube. By the end of this week, they would, if they do a Google search, the extension will show up.
Oh, wow. Google search, is it?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Superb. I think that's a fantastic news. All right. What if we don't get clients and still pay $29?
We have a pay later program. Okay. You don't have to pay $29 today. FYI. Do not pay $29 today. Okay. We don't want your money. When you log into Kiwi as of right now, you on the subscription page, right? You will be shown that here is a subscription page, blah, 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 blah. Apply the coupon. By default, we've applied the coupon pay later. You first make $30. Only then you pay. So we call that earn first, pay later program. So does that answer the question, Rishi?
Yes, it does. Superb. That's an amazing news. And yeah, we were talking about it when we did the last call.
Absolutely.
I
have I like to call Kiwi as buy a freelancer for freelancer. Right? I've been a freelancer. I know how difficult it is to remove your card for a platform which is so new. Chalega, nahi chalega. Will it work? Won't it work? We don't know, right? Best earn first, pay later. If you don't make money for 6 months, you don't pay Kiwi anything, right? Oh. But the moment you start seeing that, okay, I'm getting good clients, I'm getting good return, pay it and start getting your money.
Awesome. Mobile app for Kiwi. Can they get the request?
Absolutely. We are working on a WhatsApp integration, which means that you don't have to be on Kiwi, the extension also. You simply, let's say there's a client who goes on Google, hires you from there, sends a request. That request would come to you on WhatsApp.
What? You're just throwing bouncers, Imran. How many new features? That's for real. I mean, honestly, will all the freelancers be triggered with the WhatsApp message?
Based on our algorithm, let's say we currently have 5,000 freelancers, right? And there was a job for Photoshop, image edit background, right? Now, let's say for those, we have 100 freelancers. Now, the algorithm will figure out which is the best one for the job, right? And it will send it only to those 15 freelancers who are the best people for the job, right? And those people would get WhatsApp messages.
Awesome. I love this tech. I love the tech over there.
So awesome. You're actually, again, this has happened with me. I kind of have a laptop and I keep on roaming around all over my house. I actually got a job request when I was making tea. Right? I go, this is fantastic. But not everyone is as flexible, or has a light laptop or whatsoever. So but we all carry our phones, right? You should actually get, if you would actually get your job notification on WhatsApp.
Okay, there's a one question, sir. I'm studying my course. How will Kiwi help me with no experience?
Beautiful question.
Yeah, let me answer this. If you do not have experience,
please go for it.
You do not have experience, you have to get experience. All right. People value the work. They don't check what course you did, what certification you did, but they really want you to be good at the work that you do. And that's what you're going to be paid for. So if you do not have experience, go do projects for free. Get the experience, get the thrill of how it works, and then possibly go on such platforms and then deliver to people. That's what I believe. Imran, if you can have an answer to this question, over to you.
We are in discussions with an online institute,
okay,
where they teach skills, but they don't know what to do with students who've learned things, right? So we are now working with them that, okay, if there are skills, right? If there are people who are skilled, give them Kiwi, right? So that they can start making money after that skill, right? I'm sure there is something, right? Again, don't be a champion at everything, right? For example, don't be a champion at Photoshop. It's a huge platform. Don't be a champion that, it's going to take you years to master Photoshop. Look at that one segment within Photoshop and master that, right? It will take you less than 10 days to just figure out, example, how to edit background, right? Just look at that piece and start your income while learning other things, right? You realize that, oh, this got boring. Yeah, I don't want to make money out of removing backgrounds. Yeah, I want to do online marketing. Yeah, I want to do Facebook ads. Just learn how to create carousel ads on Instagram. I'm just giving examples, right? But you get the point. Funnel down to master of one. Don't be a jack of all.
Okay, superb. Yeah, I just want to add the only competitive advantage that you have today is knowledge, right? So you have to upskill, you have to learn what's going on, and that's the only way that will keep you in the game. Otherwise, the way things are going, you can see the tech, it's amazing, and you have to use it for a purpose, right? So you have to get around that purpose and make the best use of it. If you believe to what I just said, just type competitive advantage is knowledge. Okay, CAIK, right? Just type in the chat. And right after this, Imran, we should open up the contest right now for people to be part of something amazing. And they are going to be winning some really cool stuff. And when Imran came to me, he's going to give 5 gold coins. I was like, are you serious? Gold coin for real. All right. So 5 people are also winning a gold coin. So basically, you can take it as an investment for your learning. Go and invest, learn, and then go be part of Kiwi. Lifetime, you earn money and be grateful to Imran forever. Yeah. Awesome. Look at the CAIK there in the chat. Super. Awesome. Over to you, Imran. Are you doing the contest details or you want me to take them through?
Oh, you walk them through. I'm just going to walk you through the contest, that special contest that I had, and you can walk them through it.
I will share the link and I'll take them through that later.
Sure. We spoke about Katappa, right? I showed you a picture of Katappa, right? The question is, and answer in the chat. Think through it, right? Think through it. Rishi, I have no clue how are you going to figure out the answer or the winner for this question, but again, this is just for fun.
I'll choose the first one. Let's be fair. We'll choose the first one who answers.
No, first one again. It would be difficult. I think so. It's just be random.
Okay, let's pick up random.
Let's pick up someone random, right? Was Katappa a freelancer?
Oh my God.
That's the question.
A royal freelancer, somebody said. Okay. A loyal freelancer.
A loyal freelancer. No. It either has to be a yes or a no, right? Was Katappa a freelancer? Think. What genuinely think, right? What does a freelancer role? What Scott Ivioni, whatever his name is, said that these guys get during early war days, they used to hire freelancers, and freelancers used to participate in wars for whoever paid the highest. Now, was Katappa a freelancer?
Awesome. Look at the Zoom is going to crash.
Zoom's going to crash today. Awesome.
Super.
Okay. The answer is, again, Rishi, I'll leave it to you. The answer is Katappa was not a freelancer, right? He was loyal to his kingdom, and but yeah, that's the answer. Awesome. Whoever said no, you actually one of you have won a prize, and details of that prize will be shared when Rishi shares the list of the people who are in this group on when the gold coins and the LTDs are announced.
Super. We will do that. I will announce the winner. I've already selected one, but I'm not going to be revealing right now. Okay, right now, let's see what the contest is all about. It's very simple. All right, it's just in your favor. All right, all you have to do is go to rishi.store/Kiwi contest. All right, go to rishi.store/Kiwi contest. Let me just open up all the details. Listen to me very carefully here. All right. So just sharing the link as well. Yeah. So you go there, and here you have to basically sign up on Kiwi and create your profile. So you have to say whatever skills that you are good at. And I believe, Imran, they can sign up for free, right? That's not a challenge.
Absolutely. Again, when you sign up today, you would not have to pay Kiwi anything. The only expectation from you is whatever skill you choose, be an expert at it. All right. And finish off your freelancing profile as soon as possible.
Right. So now you can notice I've shared the link with all of you, and then in the bottom you can see create your free profile on the Kiwi freelancing app. So you will go create one. Listen to me carefully. You don't have to do it right now. All right. You can do it later as well. Okay. Just give me a second here. I hope this link is working. Yeah, the first link should be working. All right. So create your free profile on the Kiwi freelancing app. Second, you'll have to download the Kiwi Google Chrome extension from here. All right. So this extension you basically download from here, which is add to Chrome. Now you can see I cannot add because I'm using an incognito window. You have to do it from your regular browser. Yep. Next is the third one. If you want a certificate for doing this webinar, the third one is the certificate. You just have to fill the form, name, and your email ID. We will deliver to you in the automated way. And then fourth is just go wait on the Facebook group. Before I get there, here you have to download the Kiwi Chrome extension. You have to use it. You have to drop a review for the freelancing app. All right. So here, when you download the extension, here you'll see something as review. All right, just go and write whatever you've learned and how you think it's going to be helpful to you, and just go and type whatever you feel strong. All right, and here is where you write the reviews. Right, so people who are going to be doing these tasks, very simple, not going to take you 10 minutes of your time, but if you do it, we're going to pick 50 winners from here. Going to be pure we're not going to be, I mean, working around. You can see people who've written the reviews will be picked from here. All right, they'll be picked from here. That's about it. So task is very simple. Go create your free profile on Kiwi app, download the extension, give the review, and that's about it. The third, fourth, fifth is basically extra options that you can make use of by being part of the giveaway. Fair enough. Does everybody got an idea over here? First link is not working. Oh my God. Okay, that's a nightmare here. All right, for first link, don't worry. The official Kiwi, I think there is some database error. Imran, the kiwi.app is the link, right?
That's right. The Kiwi app is the link. Don't worry. Try it after half an hour. It would start working. Don't worry.
Okay, so the guys, the problem is not from the link. So which the rishi.store/Kiwi contest is what I'm sharing. Stick to it. You don't have to do it right now. You don't have to do it right now. Wait for it. All right. I mean, take 1 or 2 days time because we'll be releasing the contest results after 48 hours on my Facebook group, which is your digital trainers festival. All right. That is where we will come and announcing the results. And of course, Imran is part of it as well. So you have questions related to any of it, you can always ask here. Fair enough. 48 hours from today, since it's a big contest, 5 gold coins, 50 lifetime deals is on the offering today as such. What if I'm not part of the group? Revati, wait, I'm not part of the Facebook group. You can be part of the Facebook group. That's not a big challenge. Everything is available on this particular link that I'm sharing. Make a note of it. https://rishi.store/Kiwi contest. Save that link. You don't have to ask any questions. All the details are available there. All right. Super. All right. And if I'll again announce it via emailers as well. So do not worry in any case. Fair enough. Sounds good. Any questions until here, guys? Any questions? How many of you already created? How many of you already created the profile here? Not yet me. Okay, Siddhant Jain has already created. Awesome. You guys are quick. What if my skill is in the coming soon category? Pallavi has a question for you, Imran.
Sure. There are skills that we are opening up every week. If there is something that you are there are skills that you are an expert at, but they are not opened yet. Hold on, we're opening up new skills every month. They will open up, not to worry.
Awesome. Okay,
There are
only
certain categories. Sorry, I'll just take a moment. There are certain categories which we've not even listed over there. I'll give you an example. Sorry, I'll just take 2 more minutes. How to tie a tie, right, has got billions of views on YouTube, right? And people genuinely want to know how to tie a tie. I've started applying hair wax recently. I actually Googled how to apply hair wax, right? And I wanted to connect with an expert at that time, and that how much hair wax to apply. Is it good for my hair? Will my hair go white? Things like those, right? And we are connecting. We will soon be opening up non-tech skills as well. I remember someone mentioning in our chat is teaching a skill, right? Is teaching a freelancing skill. We are opening up 30 categories: cooking, fitness, health, education, gaming. Gaming is a huge how-to problem, right? If someone is stuck on level 150 on Candy Crush, that's a huge problem for them, right? And if you are an expert at Candy Crush, I'm just giving an example. If you are an expert at Candy Crush, you will be able to monetize that skill. If you know how to tie a tie, you'll be able to monetize that skill. If you know how to apply gel, if you know how to apply mascara, you'll be able to monetize that skill. So that's the breadth of freelancing as a platform, right? You can't go to a freelancing platform like Upwork or Fiverr and say, oh, I know how to tie a tie, can I get clients from here? No, you can't, right? But on Kiwi you'd be able to monetize no matter what skill you know. You know how to make chicken biryani, you'll be able to get clients for that, right? So it's the breadth of this platform is huge. The and you keep on giving good experience to your clients, keep on making money, build relationships on Kiwi. That will continue to ensure that Kiwi is no longer a freelancing platform. Kiwi is an income generation platform. That's what Kiwi's vision is.
right. I think you guys have so many questions and we love to answer all of it. Yeah, only one important question that I have right now is, did you get the contest right? Yes. Making
I
your profile, making your profile, downloading the Chrome extension, and then reviewing that Chrome extension. All right. And then you can also review Digital Scholar, who has hosted the show for you. So I have some amazing extra surprises for all of you. So I believe if all of you do the task over there, you are going to be taking something awesome from me for sure. All right. You're going to be getting something awesome from me for sure. So just go do all the tasks over there. And within 48 hours, we'll announce the results for you. Okay. There is an error for 429, too many requests. Never mind, just join my Facebook group,
I'm
or
going to share. I'm going to share the link of the Chrome extension that should directly take you to the website. That will just make sure that you do everything right. You get the extension. You come on the website. It'll open up your profile creation, and from there, just create your profile. That's about it.
awesome. Okay, guys, if the link is not working, I'll shoot one email to all of you. All right, you can be part of that. I'm pretty sure since the request is so many, it's not able to handle, I believe. That might be one of the reasons. My own link might not be working in that case as such. All right. Shovik Bala, you can write another review on Trustpilot, or I can share one more review for you where to write. So I have a lot of places where you can share the reviews. Okay, Kiwi website is back up. Awesome news. Okay, yes, it's the Kiwi app. Exactly. Superb, guys. Okay, now one more final question. Are we adding 3D and VFX as one of the learnings? Yes, yes.
Absolutely. Not 3D and VFX is not happening this month. It will open up next month. This month we'll be opening up more skills. Content is one of them, and existing skills that are already listed. Within that, there will be more. So Illustrator is coming, content is coming, blog writing is coming, ad copywriting is coming. A lot of that is opening up. But VFX, 3D Max, Maya, all of those will be something that we will open up next month.
Super. All right, perfect. Awesome then. So, what we're gonna be doing is right now, you guys can be part of the Facebook group. We can take up the conversation from there on for next 48 hours. Whatever questions you have, keep posting. I think Imran and I will be very happy to answer each one of them.
Absolutely.
Uh,
Absolutely.
over there. Yes. Superb, guys. So you guys were amazing. And right now, Imran, you want to say some concluding words here before I take over the session?
Sure, Rishi, you've been an absolute, fantastic to work with. We've had discussions before this call. We'll have discussions after this call, and you've been a genuine person, right? There are a few reasons why I like to work with people. Genuinity is the only parameter, right? And you've been very genuine. Thank you so much. This group, members of this group, they've been very kind, very appreciative, very patient, and I need all your support. The Kiwi team needs all your support. It's incorrect for me to say I. The Kiwi team needs all of your support to make this made in India product go global. Thank you
Superb.
so much. Thank you so much for having me, Rishi.
Thank you, Imran. Actually, we are so proud that an Indian company is doing such a great, amazing thing in the tech field. And also, Digital Scholar is also very happy to associate with you for this particular platform where we want to upskill people in terms of digital marketing, and they can come and be part of your amazing community and just go help millions of people out there. So this is an amazing ecosystem we are into, and I think it favors both of us in a very good.
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely.
Superb.
Done, done.
Super. Thank you so much, Imran.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you. Yes. So I'm going to be taking over right now. And thank you guys for coming down here. I will be shooting one email for all of you. All right. And yeah, you guys can bid your goodbyes to Imran. Just say something awesome to him. Right. We always have the energy. I think Imran is still here. Yeah, he's here.
I'm
Yeah.
right here. I'm right here. I'm
Your
right here.
goodbyes to Imran. Yes, come on. He deserves an um, amazing vibe from us. Thank you so much. Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, gentlemen. Thank you so much, ladies. Thanks so much, Rishi.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. So people,
Yeah.
be part of this amazing contest. It's really you don't have to do much, and it's favoring you in a very long way as such, right? Lifetime deal to this amazing application. Imagine 2 years, 3 years, and on the line, you will be actually the top freelancer on Kiwi for that matter. You never know, right? And you'll be making dollars, millions of dollars for that matter. Yep. And you're not spending any amount as such. So win that lifetime deal at any cost. All right. And right now, I will be moving into discussing about the 3 months program that the Digital Scholar is launching this weekend. So people, with all due respect, who do not want to hear about it or have already heard about it and they're thinking about the decision, you can take a leave right now, spend your evening with family, have a good night, and get back on the next webinar. And we're going to be launching some amazing webinars in this week again. So come back, we'll have some amazing sessions again. So until then, I leave 2 minutes of the time for you to leave so that I can save some time of yours. Apart from that, people who are interested in knowing about the 3 months digital marketing certification program can stay back. I'm going to be discussing in depth, and we're going to take it forward. Yes. Thank you so much, Lalit. Thank you, Mega. Thank you, Hiren. You guys are pretty awesome. Wish Kiwi to be next unicorn. Thank you, Amarjit. I wish him the same. How do I come to know about next webinars? Kiran, how did you come to know about this webinar? Same way you're going to be coming to know about the next webinar. All right. I don't know how did you get to know about it, but then you will know about it. Awesome. Okay. So right now I'm going to be discussing about the 3 months digital marketing course. How many of you want to become an amazing digital marketer? When I say amazing, it's not that you know few things, you've done some internship somewhere, and then you are basically not able to actually go out and sell your services. How many of you want to become an amazing digital marketer in the house? Just type I want to in the chat. I was trying to find about the details of it. Karan Teyan, I'm going to be sharing all the details with you right now. Awesome. Okay. Great. So let me take out my PPT here. Now we have launched our digital marketing program online as well as offline, and the offline program was a huge success, right? So many people from different dynamic backgrounds. Somebody is an actor, somebody is a 8th standard kid, somebody is a director of an engineering college, somebody is a doctor. So we have had some really amazing set of audience coming in for the offline batch. And also for online, we have some amazing community building up, and the online course is starting this weekend as such. Yes, now the big question is, how many of you would be interested for online or offline program here? Just type in the chat if you're interested in online or offline program. Online, okay. Where is offline conducted? Offline is located in Chennai. So we are from Chennai. This is my cabin here. In Chennai, I'm sitting in my institute right now. All right, so let me just open up the chat and let me take you through the PPT here. So Digital Scholar is India's first agency-style digital marketing program, and it was launched in 2019. Since then, we have trained thousands of students in different courses, and we have had seen some amazing results coming out of students over here. Now let's see, what are we teaching. We're going to be teaching you about the fundamentals of digital marketing. Yeah, you will learn everything about the consumer psychology, the user behavior, why personal branding is important. All of those aspects are covered here when you start your journey as a digital marketer, and that's most important to know as well. And then you learn how to build your brand on different platforms like Instagram, your LinkedIn, and other platforms as well, right? And then we move into content writing, where you learn about the art of writing website content as well as the blog content, which will help you to rank on Google search engine, right? So you don't have to be a Shakespeare as such to be, a content writer. You got to know something about the tech side of it, the kind of keywords that you should be using, and most importantly, what is the contest like, what is the competition like for that particular keyword, right? So you need to understand all those dynamics, and that's what we teach you here with the help of various tools. Yeah, so you don't have to be great at English, but then with the help of tools today, yeah, with the help of those AI tools, it can prompt you and make you a better writer and guide you in writing content which gets ranked on top of Google search engine. And of course, you will learn about on page, off page SEO tactics. What are some hacks, what are some new tools which can help you optimize your website for ranking on top over here. Yes, Hitesh Bode, this is pure practical sessions here. I think I have a lot of students in the webinar here who can vouch for this particular aspect. They've been going through this, and it's a complete in-depth course here. All right, so you will basically, the moment you step in, you'll be given a domain and hosting. You will build a website from scratch, and it's gonna look like a professional website for sure. All right, so that's the promise we have in just first 2 weeks. And the another promise is we want to make sure that you write something that gets ranked on Google search engine within a month. That's the bigger promise as well involved over here. Next is, of course, this is the first four phase is about getting found in the internet. And then you will learn about Google ads, which is the paid method. So you learn the organic method of ranking on top of search engines, and then you learn about the paid methods. And this is how you become a digital entrepreneur, where you get found, your business gets found, your personal identity gets found, right? So that's the first phase of the course. Then we move into brand awareness phase, right? So here you learn about social media content bucket, like how do you make content for a B2B brand, B2C brand. How do you sell Instagram as a service, which is one of the most hot topics, or I would say most important services today, where people are making tons of money by selling Instagram as a service. Yes, so that is something, one of the modules that we're going to be covering in depth. You learn everything about automation. So right between connecting thousands of tools, what are the latest tech in the market? It's important you understand the tools on a deeper level, because you will have the competitive advantage over others. Why? These tools can help you become efficient. These tools can help you become a better marketer. If you notice, I just shared one link over here, and when I'm automating my certification process, I'm doing a lot of things over here, and that is just one person doing so many things, which was supposed to be done by at least 5 or 6 people involved. All right, so there was just one person. So you can imagine how efficient, how productive I am with the help of these tools. So you need to understand that on a very deeper level. That's what will make you a better digital marketer down the line for sure. How many of you agree to the point I just made here? Yep. So this is something you need to understand. Next is the sales funnel mastery. How do you build different funnels for different businesses so that you can get the best out of it by nurturing them. Yep, every business model is different. The sales funnel is going to be different for them, and it's said that you need to have 9 touch points before a prospect becomes a customer. How to find the niche is part of the course as well. Yes, then you of course learn about Facebook and Instagram advertisement. Here we're going to be sharing a lot of strategies, right? So you have the vertical here. You come and ask us. We are all professionals here. So 15 trainers are going to be teaching you 15 to 18 modules over here. Next, of course, the Google Ads, Google Analytics. How do you make informed decisions by understanding your audience, by segmenting your audience, is something you'll be learning. Affiliate marketing is one of the hot topics that is currently doing amazing, and the affiliate industry is booming, and it's going to just go up, and it's going to blow up in 2021 for sure. Yes, how many of you agree to that point as well? So affiliate industry is going to boom. And then there is WhatsApp marketing that is doing good rounds. This tech is developing with respect to WhatsApp, and you can do n number of things like creating bots, sending automated WhatsApp messages, creating tags, a lot many things. All right, that which I can't even describe right now. Right. Next, WhatsApp marketing is crazy. Siddhant says, I know what he has done with the WhatsApp marketing. Siddhant, my eyes are on you. You are pretty good with that particular tech part, right? Now, once you learn all of these aspects, now what we're going to do is we basically guide you and, drive you to become an international freelancer. You saw one example today, which is, working with Kiwi. So imagine that kind of tech. So that's the kind of things we bring on table for all the people, where we deal with founders, we deal with the best people from the tech industry, and we want you to get the best experience. So you will be participating, or you will be part of different freelance marketplaces, not just Kiwi. There's one more, and apart from that, we have our own private marketplace of Digital Scholar, which is launching this week. So there you will become part of it for lifetime, and we will drive the traffic for you of all entrepreneurs, and you may end up getting leads for life. How awesome is that? If you think that is awesome, just type awesome in the chat. Awesome, perfect. Yes, then of course, you will then move into learning about agency management, which is nothing but the art of starting your own marketing agency. How do you get people to work for you? How do you pitch clients? How do you do the deliverables? What are the costing that goes on the internet? All of that is definitely part of agency management. Not just this, you will learn about drop shipping. Anybody knows what is drop shipping here? If you know drop shipping, just say yes, or if you don't know, just say no in the chat. Awesome. Okay. Yes, no. So drop shipping is nothing but your your Myntra, your Flipkart, your Snapdeal. All these are drop shippers on a very big level. They do not have a product of their own. They drive traffic from people like us. We go to their platforms, buy something from them. The sellers goes and delivers to us, and they get a commission 20-30% out of it, right? So you can create your own drop shipping store on Shopify without having a product of your own. Yes, so you will do the product research. So in this 12 hours module, you do the product research. You will basically set up your own Shopify store and then ultimately fulfill the order, right? This is what you will learn here. Does dropshipping still work? That's the problem, Himani. It definitely works for people who know how it is done. So the trainer of this particular module is going to be a guy who makes $10,000 as profit. $10,000 as profit every month. Yes, so you should know how to make it work, and you have to put in your efforts over there. So this guy sits in Bhopal and he sells USA product to USA citizen. Can you imagine how advanced we are here? So a guy sitting in Bhopal is selling things in USA to the USA clients. So that is what we will be learning on how it is done. Yes. So once you learn the product research, set up on Shopify, fulfilling the orders, how do you then connect the dots, run Google ads, run Facebook ads, do the automation, and just connect all the dots over here. That's about it. Yes, so that is what you'll be learning as well. And then one of the specialization courses, copywriting, which is my favorite. I'll be coming there and teaching you on copywriting as well. So I'll be handling about 3 to 4 modules in your entire journey. Yes, we have case study based learning, so you will get a lot of case studies inside the course. You will have 100% practical learning where you have your own domain hosting. In fact, out of the fees, we're going to be spending 4,000 rupees on you for your domain and hosting for 1 year, 1 year for your Facebook ads budget, not 1 year, 1,000 rupees for your ad budgets, and 1,000 rupees for your Google ad budget. So in total, 4,000 rupees will reimburse if you show us you have done the work, right? So important thing is that a lot of people think digital marketing to be a certification based skill, but the thing is, it is a skill based course, right? You need to be really good with implementation. People do not care about where you got certified from. You got certified from Harvard, you get certified from Yale, we do not care. Can you solve the problem right now, right? Yes, implementation is the key. Now I have my students here, Siddhant. I have my students, Sanskar. They're just 19 years old, 20 years old. If I have problem, you won't believe I go and ask them, hey, can you just help me out? I'm stuck here. I don't have the time to go and, check how the solution is, because I'm like full entire day is occupied for me. So I go and ask these people. I'm not looking for somebody who's certified in this particular occupation and, waiting for him to solve my issue. I'm just looking for people who can do the work right then and there and who are smart. Okay. Yes. So this is what we teach here. Next, who are teaching? So there are about 12 to 15 trainers who will come and share their expertise in every module. Yes. So I am not an expert of WordPress. I am not an expert of SEO. I will never even talk about it. Yes, because that's not my piece of game. But this guy here, all his life, almost 8 years, he has only worked on WordPress and SEO, and I'm pretty sure he knows how to drive things for you. Yes, so you will believe this guy on this particular aspect. Do whatever he says, the assignments, the entire tricks that he's sharing, and you're going to be seeing some amazing results. Mary here is a Fortune 500 company. She works for that and she burns millions of dollars on Facebook ads. So you can believe that she knows only about Google ads and she's amazing at it, right? So Tanvi here is a manager who basically burns about 2 to 3 crores of rupees every 2 months. So he's the manager of Echo VME, and Echo VME is a partner. Um, um, yes, so Mahi says, I'm your SEO class student. Karthik sir taught me about on page, off page SEO. It's amazing. Thanks, Mahi, for that live, what to say, testimonial in the chat. So Karthik is amazing with respect to that. Tanvi is pretty awesome with his Facebook ads. We are a Google partner and Facebook partner agency, right? So we are officially partnered with these guys, and we get that badge only after spending crores of money for different clients on the internet. So imagine if you're spending crores of money, we know one or two things about how Facebook ads work, right? Is that right? Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm just changing the chat to panelists and attendees. My bad. I could not really handle that. Okay. Yeah. So now, yeah, Ashutosh teaches about content, Charu Lata, and all of this. Now we have some guest lectures on board as well. I'm pretty sure you guys would have heard these names. These are some big guns of the country, of the world, and they are like amazing guys, right? So these are all friends of Saurav. These are all friends of me. We keep talking to each other, and they are your guest lecturers. So they will come and share some expertise out of them over here. Not everybody comes to the class. We will only call about 3 to 4 people. So last time we had Gaurav, we had Kulwant, we had Rohan, we had Shama Haidar, Sanjay, and all of that, Abhishek. So we will invite people on the basis of their availability. These guys are really busy people, right? Next is the certification. Now we have about 24 certifications, and we're going to be giving 7 certifications from Google, one from HubSpot, one from Bing Ads, one from SEM Rush, and then other 12, 14 certificates will be coming from Digital Scholar for completing every module. Yeah. Internship. So everybody here gets 100% internship opportunity over here, which means you will be part of working with a lot of companies. I mean, sorry, you'll be actually working on a lot of live projects, and for every project that you complete, you will basically get 1,000 rupees for completing the task. Yes, so you will be getting 1,000 rupees for completing the each task, provided the client approves. Now this is just not a silly task that we're going to be giving you. It's going to be a task which is used in agencies, and you have to really work hard. You have to work for it, get it approved by the client, real client, and if he approves, he's going to use your work for real, and you can see it happening it live on the internet, and you'll be paid back. So 5,000 rupees, plus you get a certification from Echo VME, which is one of the finest agencies of the country. It's been in the country since 10 years, 2011. People have started to learn about digital marketing from today, but imagine the agency is from 2011. So And sort of here is from 2008. So that guy is the first digital marketers to come to India itself, right? So that's how old we go as a digital marketers, right? Next is the placement partners. We have almost tied up with 100 plus placement partners. We're constantly improving. We recently placed somebody in Apomate, which is an Australian company, right? Which is an Australian company. So she had an international payment, sorry, not payment, placement. And then she's working remotely from here, and the Australian benefits she takes home. So imagine she's getting paid in dollars, which is great for her. And she had a salary hike of 110%, which is pretty awesome. Yeah. So we have placement drives for offline classes. For online, we just do placement drive online, and we're going to be sending you requirements. Freelance marketplace, we have covered enough of it. I think I can just skip. So the offline course in Chennai. Yes. So you will be providing the placement assistance. Yes, Nikhil, we have a dedicated in-house placement assistance. You will get placement assistance for life. All right. So until and unless you don't get placed, we're going to come back at you. You will learn how to build resume, how to improve your soft skills, how do you pitch your recruiter, and how do you impress them. So we have a technique where pretty much we have had 100% track record in placing all the students. So placement is not the problem for us. For us, the bigger question is, how do we get you the best of the best packages? That's the big question, Nikhil. Getting placed is not a problem at all, right? So that demand is huge, and placement, we already have tied up with placement partners. So if we just say that, hey, pick up this guy and you will just get placed over there. So that's the beauty about it. But the bigger question is, how do you make more with the same amount of work as a fresher? That's the bigger question that we want to solve there, right? Next is the offline course is going to be starting. It's starting next weekend. All right, this weekend. In fact, this is Tuesday. So the offline course in Chennai starts on about 7th February, and the online course also starts on 7th February. The date is, which is Sunday. So Sunday is going to be orientation day. The actual classes will begin from 13th Feb. All right. So we're going to be telling you what to do for that week and all of that. So Saturday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. is what we have classes on Saturday. On Sunday, it's at 9 a.m. to 12 a.m. These are the class timings for you. The recordings will be given for 6 months. All right. The video recordings, the materials, the PPTs, all the hacks that are going to be shared on the in the classes will be available to you for lifetime. All right. So this is online details over here. We have had some amazing success stories for you. Yes. What is the minimum package or basic package salary once we complete? 30K. Honestly, it depends on how hard you work, Bhaskar. If you do not learn anything, and if you think you're just going to have fun and think that you're going to make that amount of money, that it will not work. If you 100% do things taught at Digital Scholar, 30K is the minimum guarantee. That is the possibility, right? And I'll just show you one video over here. Just give me a second. Sagar says, what if they miss this batch? We have no idea when we're going to be starting the next batch, Sagar. So next time maybe you get to hear from us. But right now we do not have any ETA at all. All right. We have some issue with YouTube today, but anyway, never mind. Yeah. So coming to the price of the course. Yes, Maitri, of course, 30K per year. Who earns? Come on, 30K per month. All right. So the actual price of the course is actually 60,000. That is bonus placement training, which is for 3 hours. You get this at 20K. There's a client pitching templates we're going to be sharing, which is worth 20K. These are the templates we actually pitch and get high ticket clients for us. Total tuition comes to about 1 lakh plus GST. But for offline, we are doing at 50,000 plus GST. But for online, the price of the course is 39,500 inclusive of GST. So imagine 18% goes out of 39,000, 18% goes to GST, right? I mean, for GST, apart from 39,500, 9,000 rupees will be spent back on you altogether. So in total, you're just paying somewhere about 25 to 26,000 rupees for a 4 months course, which is peanuts. There is no other course in the market which can offer you the in-depth that we offer. And of course, we guys have done a lot of things on the internet. So you want to learn from people who have done things so that you are in good hands with respect to your education. There is no upsell. There is nothing else we're going to be asking you inside the course. What is the eligibility to joining the course? You can be just the person who's interested and excited about learning. That's about we want. There's an 8th standard kid who is joining course, 11th standard kids who are joining the course, and these guys are like super interested in learning about us, learning from us. Yes, any questions? Yes, you can. Yes, Nikhil, we will. The first lesson is about helping you find the niche. Now, Nikhil, niche is a very overrated topic. Honestly speaking, it you find the niche on the basis of the passion. All right, and passion will come when you believe in something, and you will start believing in something when you read about something more and when you go deeper into that particular subject. Right. So it has to deal with your knowledge. Once you understand a lot of things on digital marketing, you'll understand this is your calling, this is what you want to do, right? I can actually run advertisements and all of it, but then I feel I really don't want to do this, and that's not my calling. So my expertise is not running Facebook ads. My expertise is tools. My expertise is talking to people. My expertise is delivering talks and being out there. So this is what I like, this is what I want to do. Yep. So that's the whole point here, is where do you find the expertise for yourself, and make the most out of it. Yes, so let me just play one video for you here that we created for all of you. um
If you know what is digital marketing and you want to know how to do it, the main word would be how.
Because it's awesome.
Oops, I'm sorry.
If you know what is digital marketing and you want to know how to do it, the main word would be how.
Because it's awesome. It has agency style learning and like more group tasks.
If you want to learn digital marketing properly, the industry practices.
If you want to grow your business to the next level, join Digital Scholar.
If you want to become a professional, you should join Digital Scholar.
To learn everything about digital marketing.
A good team, good environment, perfect learning.
It's a place where you learn without any stress. I enjoy keep coming. I come on weekdays, weekend, and keep enjoying and consuming as if I am having a cup of coffee.
Because you learn a lot more than what you pay for, not just digital marketing, but you get to meet so many people here who are definitely not from the same field that you are in, so you get to learn a lot about what they are doing. And the instructors here are more like friends, so it's more than digital marketing that you learn.
I'm Digital Scholar and I'm awesome.
So these are our old students who have who have graduated with us, which is pretty awesome. So how many students will be there in one batch for online?
Thank you that we just really
going to be having about 40 students. So that's the max we have for online. For offline, we have 30 students per in the classroom. On the basis of all the COVID protocols and all of that, we follow 30 per batch, about 35 to 36. So my class size can actually accommodate 60 people in a classroom. We are closing at about 35, 37. That's the max in one batch per class. Yes, you can, Himani, you can. All right. How many of you would be interested after knowing the price for being part of us, being part of this revolution? You are in good hands for sure. Don't look at the amount of money. Now, people call us, they say, like, what is the fees? I'm like, dude, just learn what we're offering, right? Just check the value against it, and then you go make a decision. First, understand what it's all about, right? If I say 500, you will go and buy anything. Is it? That's not the point. Yeah, you have to know the value, where it's coming from, and you have to learn from a person who has done things for you, right? So never learn how to do business from somebody who's driving a Maruti 800. Yeah, because that guy has not made money, and if he comes and teaches you how to make money, please just close your hands and just say bye to him. Yeah, never believe that. Yeah, and that's the problem with education today as well. A lot of teachers in the college and all of that, they teach you economics, they teach you business, but in their life they've never done business. They've never done business in their life, and they're coming and teaching, which is pretty silly to think of, right? And if you look at being a pilot, you learn to become a pilot from a pilot. Yeah, that's how it is. Otherwise, that's how it is. Yes. So Karan Trehan is interested. Kushi Purswani is interested. When the batch will start for online? Karan Trehan, it's starting this Sunday at 7 p.m. So we have a grand orientation day for the online batch at Sunday 7 p.m. and actual course will begin from Feb 13th. So that's when the actual classes will start for you. Right now, this weekend is when we inaugurate the online course. Yeah, so you can block your seat by paying a 2000 rupees. My team will get in touch with you, and you can pay the amount as such. Is there an offline batch now? Yes, Karthik. We have offline batch starting next weekend. This Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, we are starting new batch for offline. You can come to the institute. You can visit us. It's located in Egmore, Chennai. You can come down and visit us. Not a problem. Is there any installments? We have 6 months no cost EMI. Yeah. So imagine now 6 months. If you split 39,500, it's actually coming down to just about 6,000 rupees per month. That's what you will end up paying every month for your education. Yes. On offline for people outside Chennai, is it doable? Manan, what kind of question is that? Come on. Offline for people outside Chennai, how is it doable? Should I travel, make my classes travel, on in the air, and then you will hop on? It's not possible. If people outside Chennai, it's the online facilities I'm asking. For offline for people outside Chennai, is it doable? Okay, like that. I thought you were like, you wanted me to bring the institute to your city. Yes. Okay. With respect to facilities, look, we have PGs around. All right. You won't believe there's a girl from Delhi who's come down and learning from here right now. So we have PGs around this particular institution. You can be part of it, and you can, just go enroll there. Our institute is open pretty much 24/7. If honestly speaking, it's open from 7 in the morning to 11 in the night. So here you can sit and work and be part with your agency members. All of that is possible. So it's totally doable. Is the offline batch only on weekends or during weekdays too? Is that offline batch is only on weekends or during weekdays too? It's available on weekday as well, Karthik. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 7 to 9 p.m. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 7 to 9 p.m. That's for you, Amrut. You can be part of that particular Kiwi. I mean, sorry, you can be part of the Kiwi thing. Thank you, Mega. Awesome, guys. Okay, my number is 9169231231. Now, that's not my private number. That's actually the number of the institute, 9169231231. Give us a call, or if you want to share your number, you can share with me privately in the chat, two panelists. I will take your number, give it to my team. Just enroll. All right, just go and enroll. Don't think twice. This is where most of the people found solace, and they have become better marketers. Yeah, you have to keep learning. Yeah, you have to keep learning digital marketing. 6 months down the line, you might have to do another course, not from us, from anywhere else, to keep upskilling or in this particular field. I keep learning every day as well. Yeah, so that's the way to go about in this particular field. And if you want to be the best, you have to keep learning. Yep. Okay. I'm sorry, I shared the wrong link again. So I'm sharing the link of Digital Scholar, which is www.digitalscholar.in, and this is where you can pretty much contact us, find more details and all of that. Yeah, Nitish, I'm just getting your number and I will give you a call. Siddhant says, my Kiwi account is live. Let the fireworks begin. Superb. Awesome, Siddhant. We were supposed to teach you after 3 months down the line, but you are a smart guy. I want you to get the best. Yeah. So you dominate, right? 4 months, you just have fun making money. That's what I want for you. Superb. So we are official partners anyway, even if you do not, Siddhant is part of the online course. So let me just repeat here. So even if you do not get the contest result, down the line, you will be part of getting it lifetime deal anyway. Yeah. So congratulations on that. Awesome. Any questions? Any questions here? 11 o'clock. Awesome. And so many people still on the webinar. My account is also live. Let's get the boom. Awesome, Piyush. Go ahead, have fun, make money, and be grateful always to a person who has given you the platform, which is not me, Imran, of course. So be grateful to him, and yeah, make money. Yeah, make money. That's important. Perfect, guys. Then I should take a leave. My people are waiting for me. It's 11:10 in the night. Pretty late. Karthik, I'm getting your number as well. I think you are interested. So I will note it down. Anyway, I've given you a lot of ways for us to reach. We are always one message away. and you can contact me anytime. Good night, guys. Take care, sleep well, and see you again. Bye bye.